Hey everybody, this is Matt coming to you from the Philippines again. While I'm over here, happily I've got connection to the internet, and I have luckily been able to keep track of some of the news coming out of Ohio and out of Springfield. And today I was really saddened by a little bit of news that came out of Springfield. Not a death there, but sort of the passing of an era. Many of you know Collier's, which is located up above the Upper Valley Mall. And they announced just recently that they are closing their doors, not just for the pandemic, but permanently, that the loss of business made it impossible for them to stay open. And that is really, really sad for me because it's a locally owned business. It was a nice place to go for breakfast in particular. I used to go there with all the guys from my church every first Saturday of each month. We would go there and have a men's breakfast, and it was just a really great place to go. Love that maple infused sausage, and that's gonna make a hole for me in the foods that I love here in Springfield. But it got me to thinking, and I came up with a list of my top 5 restaurants that I would be out supporting right now in Springfield. And there's plenty of other restaurants that probably deserve to be on this list, but this is Matt's top 5. I'm going to put them out there. Hopefully some of them will resonate for you and you'll want to get out there and support them too. I know a lot of us are hurting for money these days, but those of you that do have the resources, it'd be good to support these restaurants so that they're around after the pandemic has passed and as we begin to find our way back to normal. So let me start with number 1. Number 1, if you ever watch my news feed on Facebook, you know where I hang out. I spend a lot of time, just because it's close by, it's a comfortable place, over with Joe and Tina at O'Connor's Irish Pub. It's located right there on North Limestone. They've got a wonderful place there, and they've got a great menu. So even though we can't sit there, you can still go in and order any number of appetizers. They've got great deep fried pickles. They've got their pretzels and cheese sauce, and then their main menu, entrees. They've got great burgers. They have some really nice sandwiches, and one of my personal favorites is the fair chop. That pork chop with, I think it comes 2 sides. I almost always at least order 1 side of macaroni and cheese, and if I'm going to be really bad, I order 2 sides of macaroni and cheese. All of that is available, and you can call them. I'm going to have the phone numbers for all the places I'm mentioning here down in the comments section or in the text that I'm posting here on Facebook, and those are all really good places to consider going to. Next down the list, and these are not in any particular order, but I love going out to Hafle's. Hafle's located out on Upper Valley Pike. It's a great little drive if you want to get out and go pick up some food. Dan is manning the place there, and he's making great pizzas. And incidentally, with the new ruling or announcement from the governor, I believe that he can now sell bottles of wine as well. So consider going out and getting a nice pizza and a bottle of wine to make it elegant, and enjoy that, and he'll bring it out to your car too. I was talking to Dan about that the other day. So just give him a call, let him know when you get there, and he'll bring it out to you. Number 3 on my list is actually not a restaurant, but it's still a great place that deserves some support. Remember, the weather's getting warm. You're going to want to sit outside. A lot of you who are beer drinkers and craft beer drinkers like me, you're going to get out there and have your 6-pack of Mother Stewart's. They are canning their beer there. They also have it on tap, and you can get a growler, a big bottle full of their beer. And they need your support too. Kevin's got a lot of great beers there on tap. My favorites right now are his wit beer and one called Disco Dancer, and I highly recommend that. And incidentally, Kevin, if you're watching this right now, this would be a perfect time to reintroduce your Vienna Lager. Anyway, moving on, number 4 on my list would be Seasons Bistro. This is a place that when the owners, Doug and Margaret, opened it up, it changed the landscape of food here in Springfield. Really nice, well-crafted food, a constantly changing menu, seasonally changing menu. They always have the pasta of the day. They always have a pizza of the day. They have a great dish which has remained on their menu because it's so popular. It's called bibimbap, and that is a rice dish a Korean-style rice dish with all kinds of other vegetables and things mixed into it, and that's really delicious. So consider going up and supporting them, because I know that they're probably hurting during this time, and they are such a unique restaurant that we really need to try and preserve them. And then lastly, just sort of soul food for me is Rudy's. Rudy's is out on the south end of town. Nice little drive to get out there, and Rudy's does great ribs. I know you're probably saying to yourself, oh, I only need a half rack, but get the whole rack. And what you don't actually end up eating, you can reheat tonight before you go to bed and have a little midnight snack. They also do great pulled pork sandwiches. And one of my favorite things to do is go out there and buy a pound of their brisket and bring that home, and I can reheat it, put it on sandwiches. Sometimes I'll tear it up and a little smaller and put it with a little extra barbecue sauce on a cracker. So that hopefully these different places I just mentioned will get your blood flowing, your mouth watering, and get you out there to enjoy. Please think about supporting our local businesses so that they're around there after this crisis is passed, and we have good places to go and enjoy. I hope you all are well. Please put your comments in underneath this. You can comment on YouTube or on Facebook or wherever. I'll also include all my other contact information on this video. Please give me suggestions if you like, and if you're enjoying my videos, hit that subscribe button on YouTube so we can let you know when I put out the next video. In the meantime, again, take care of each other, watch out, stay healthy. Bye-bye.